Alright guys, just to let you guys know, we will be live in 2 minutes. We're both just going to go for a piss and then we'll be back. So yeah, thank you for staying patient and we'll be right with you. Right, we are back. So, we go on to the lineups here, guys. Now, FC Fwigidew. I can't lie, I'm just going to say FC, because I might be butchering the hell out of that pronunciation, and I don't want to be that guy. So, I apologise. Oh, FG is it? Okay, FG. We'll put him FG then. But, as you see the lineup here, we see Nokrios, I don't know how to say that one, S3, Yurichi, Klein, and Purple. So, can't lie. Every single person's an Ashiega main in ranked. So, it'd be interesting to see this playstyle. I can imagine a bit of monkey style, bit of aggression. I reckon. What do you reckon, Shane?
Yeah, look, we can wish for everything we want. The God's honest truth is we don't know much about these teams, so we're going to learn a lot in this whole game. I know, obviously, being made up of that kind of former jury's German roster not too long ago, there was a possibility that we could see a bit more regimented, a bit more structured play from LFO. I have no idea what to expect out of FG, or but hopefully we can kind of suss them out in the opening and see what we're in for. Because as much fun as a Gunner team versus Gunner team is to watch, I think my favourite clash to watch is that Gunner team versus the Strat Heavy team, because you get the blend and you see how they interact with each other.
Which is what I thought we saw last game, if I'm honest with you. I mean, there was a lot of structure with Dolus, not too much with 5TG. But anyway, enough of last game. I'm excited to see this one. So, if we want to check the other lineup as well, Shane, if you can go ahead and change that overlay.
Yeah.
Of course. And here we see LFO. We see Fleeks, Spyro, Karma Simple, and Mooney. Now, or Sample. Could be Sample or Simple, so I do apologise.
I believe it's Simple.
I think it is also. Bit of a different selection here. I see a Thinker and a Legion. That is something I've never seen before. Never seen a Legion be the most played on defense. So maybe he just loves the gun. But yeah, a lot of people favourite Jaeger as well over the course of the last however long these stats have been recorded over. I can't wait to get us some tournament operator like stats so we can see like what's more up to date and more realistic, because I think everybody loves to see that.
Yeah, I think at this point it's also worth mentioning the fact that Okidoki has joined us, and he's joined our staff team, and he is a established Liquipedia analyst and has been Liquipedia contributor and has been an R6 analyst for quite some time, so he's going to be helping us with all the statistics and giving them to you in a very accessible format on Liquipedia. The link for the Liquipedia page is in the Discord, so if you want to go have a look at that afterwards, feel free to do so. But for now, we're here. We have Fwigidew versus LFO, so we're just Fwigidew versus, we'll call them FG versus LFO, and we're just getting ready for the outcomes. So I'm not sure if you want to make a prediction on this game. Chalet, obviously not a map we will be as familiar with as players, casters, spectators, whatever you want to call us.
Yeah.
I believe compared to some of the other maps. So it's hard to make a judgment, but I think Chalet, the structure of the map, how it tends to play, I think we could see a slightly more structured team come up on top here. But obviously, if the gunfights aren't won, that won't end well. So you can be as structured and as practiced and as regimented as you like, but if you can't win those gunfights, won't just be strats beat gunners. So, an interesting match.
No, 100%. I think, if I'm honest, if I had to go for a prediction, well, this is bearing in mind that the French team turns up as, at the moment, we have all the Germans ready, but none of the Frenchies, so fingers crossed. But if both teams turn up, I can't lie, I'm favouring FC Fwigidew in my prediction, purely because I've seen what they can do on a regular basis when I've played against them in Go For, Face It, that kind of stuff. I've known like people like Zay for a long time. Now don't get me wrong, LFO are not to be like underestimated here. They're going to have some structure, they're going to have organisation, they're going to have discipline. I can't lie. That could be the one thing that might counter the French team, but it'll be interesting to see whether the gun skill holds up against the strats. Do you get that, if that makes sense?
Yeah. It's gonna, can they just use that raw firepower to break through? Is gonna be the thing. Now we could be completely wrong on our assumptions. We may have a very structured FCF coming out, and that is the beauty of tournaments like this, where we get to see the best teams in air quotes on the platform come together and compete. Because I don't think we get to see this very often. And now Face It and the like Go For back in the day weren't as publicly viewable. They weren't as accessible. You didn't have these streams. Sometimes you'd have them in the stream. But every stream here we have detailed statistics, we have streams broadcasted. So it's a really good exposure for these teams. And we'll truly see what they're made of over the course of this tournament. It's very extensive in its testing of the players with the we have adapted.
No, 100%, 100%. Like, I can't lie, I'm liking the format. I'm liking the format a lot, especially because it's like, and it's like an adapted invitational, but for console. So there's certain things that aren't the same because they can't really be the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, groups aren't the best of three. We like, by all means, we would have done groups at best of three, but there's not that many of us staff-wise, and I can't lie, we'd be here until bloody July trying to finish the tournament. Do you know what I mean? I think best of one groups, a bit more simple.
We did work it out in best of three groups, and it would have been July till we saw the finals, so that would have been a bit.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll be 22 by then. Like, I'll be going grey soon, so I can't lie. Like, I can't be having that. And I think by doing best of one groups, I think most of the chat will agree. It allows us to potentially do more tournaments in the future. We can do, instead of having like one massive tournament right now, we can do a couple good ones, work out all the kinks, and then we have the massive one like this time maybe next year. If the Fight TG, like if Echo like wants to do that, we can do that, and it'll be tremendous, because I can't lie, I'm really enjoying the way this one is going so far. Been a couple surprises in certain games, and overall decent siege, to be fair. Like, I thought the meta would be a bit less fun and entertaining to cast and watch, purely because it's more like run and gun, there's not a whole lot of util. But in saying that, surprised me, there's been quite a bit of util actually used, and the new update coming Tuesday, what do you reckon that'll do, Shane? You reckon that'll shake it up a little bit?
Shake it up is a
Shake it
understatement.
Shake it
It's going to flip it on its head. Because no longer are you secure in the lack of flexibility of the you're not as secure as defenders in the lack of flexibility that the attackers have. They now have all of the flexibility they need. So I think we're gonna, my prediction with the intel for the next patch in Year 7 Season 1 Demon Veil is I think we're gonna see a shift to utility, or not utility, but information denial, like we had about a year and a half, 2 years ago now. A lot of meme Mozzie, some Vigil. I think it's going to be all about denying intel to those attackers because of the flexibility they now have. That's my prediction. I could be completely wrong. But there's one thing we don't have to predict about, and that is the map we're going to be playing.
That is very true. Let me get the map screen up real quick. Check a little bit of map bounds. Music a bit too loud, audio a bit too quiet. Yeah, I can't lie. I'll sort the music out for that one. If I just turn up my audio there, and then channel up there. That should be a lot better, Ramsey, so fingers crossed that works. Now, as you can see, Chalet is the map, as we have previously stated, but can't lie, the order of the map bans here. FC Fwigidew banned Oregon first, I believe that means, right?
I can actually pull up the official ban list in front of me. Yeah, so the so that's one of those maps that maybe could suggest to us that they prefer to play a bit more loose, because Oregon obviously very established in its meta. And then if you look down the list, LFO ban out Clubhouse, Cafe then from FCF, Theme Park from LFO, no shock in the new map. Bank then from FCF, again a new map. Skyscraper made it all the way to the 4th round of bans before LFO took it out of play.
Oh, that would have been so excited.
I know, and then FCF took out Villa to leave us with Chalet. So no harm, we don't see Villa twice in a row.
But we could have seen Sky. We could have seen Sky.
Sky would have been nice.
Damn it, man! I got so excited. I want to see one of the new maps, you know, because I want to see what kind of stuff they come with. Because don't get me wrong, like I play the game quite a lot, and I feel like I know a decent amount. But on the new maps, like I don't know a whole lot about Border now. I used to know Border back when it used to be in comp. Now new ops would have obviously changed it. I'd like to see Border, Sky, and Theme, the way they'll be played. Like obviously Theme was recently in comp, but Sky hasn't been in comp for so long. I reckon that will be probably one of the most strat-heavy maps in the whole pool.
Sky is the one we want to see.
100%.
With the lack of entries into it, with the lack of methods for attackers to safely enter the building. From what I've seen anyway, on my slightly lower elo rank knowledge than you would have, it's one of those kind of maps, more difficult than others to get into the building, so I think it will rely a lot on the established executes by the attack. Yeah, but it's interesting to look at the maps banned out. Obviously, FG taking out Villa, Oregon, Cafe, and Bank. You look at those 3 of the 4 all 4 actually were in the rank or in the competitive pool. So maybe FCF just trying to shake it up, trying to take them off more comfortable maps, or the default maps as we'll call them. And then obviously Sky, Theme, and Border, 3 of the 4 maps from LFO being those new maps. And Clubhouse then being one which is kind of textbook. It's the textbook siege map. There's some fun stuff you can do on it, but chances are it's been seen before.
Yeah, no, 100%. I can't lie, there's not a whole lot you can like vary it up, if that makes sense. Like you can only do so much on certain maps. Like that's why I think Consulate was removed. That's why I think Coastline was removed. Do you know what I mean? Like there's only so much you can do to really give it some spice.
Coastline is probably one that was probably deserved another season in the pool. What with its changes very recently.
Yeah.
As early as the season previous to this one. I believe was when they were changed. But then again, Consulate has been unchanged, apart from a few lighting bugs along the way, has been unchanged since, oh god, ever, I think. Would I be correct in saying that? Maybe some small prop tweaks, but I don't think the actual layout of the map has been changed in a very, very long time. So, no harm. Look, I love Consulate, I love watching it in a competitive setting, but variety is the spice of life after all, so I'm glad we have 3 new maps in the pool, and hopefully we get to see them a few times throughout the tournament.
No, 100%. What I wanted to... sorry, my brain just froze. I can't lie, I'm a bit ill, guys, sorry. What I wanted to ask is, with the maps, the way... Like, do you think the new map... Because I assume when they add the new map, it will be added into comp the season after, right? With the new map, how much do you think that's going to change the dynamic? Because there's 9 maps currently. Do you think one will be removed? Or do you think they'll go with the 10 map pool for the first time ever?
Look, people... No, I can't see a 10 map pool becoming a thing due to the issue you have with the map. You know, that in the best of 1 format, or in any format actually, it becomes uneven, where there's a distinct map advantage, or map banning advantage for the team who bans first. So I can't see that becoming a thing. If it goes into the competitive pool, as much as it pains me to say, as much as I love the map, I think Clubhouse will be the one to make way.
You reckon?
Just because of what we commented on earlier, is that the map, for the most part, has been figured out. There's not too much shocking things. Obviously, with the new rework to bar stock, which is now bar pool, or I think bar stage, maybe the
Bar stage, I think, is the one you're on about. Yeah.
Bar stage. That offers a lot of opportunity, but then again, I don't think it will be the season after release. I think it will be the season following that. So we're going to have the club around for another year if it is the map they decide to take it. So we're going to have it till this time next year in any case. So I wouldn't be likes of BC, likes of Shaz, and the likes of Penguin Canadian, and they'll figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah, I could probably see that happening. I think we're almost ready to go here. I can't lie to you. So what I will do is I will start the share play again, and then yeah, we can get a bit jiggy with it. What I want to know is, what do you reckon the bans are going to be for Chalet?
What do I reckon the bans are going to be for Chalet?
Also, make sure you tweet out, by the way.
Yeah. Once we get
Yeah, everybody's in the lobby.
I just cancelled.
That's right.
Hard screen. So let me get into the share play again with you. So, what do I think the bans are going to be? To very quickly go through them, I'm expecting to see some very default bans. However, I do think a Maverick ban, maybe one we might see. I think a Finka ban would also be something that wouldn't be out of the ordinary due to the amount of vertical destruction you can see on those top floor and middle floor, the ground floor defenses. And obviously Finka's just a very generally well utilized operator nowadays. So I think Finka, maybe Maverick or Thatcher, and then I think a default mirror ban with something like a Valkyrie would be my prediction. Okay, we might see something wacky like a castle. I'd love to see it, but I can't see it happening. So that's my prediction. Is I'll go Thatcher, Finka, Mira, and Valkyrie.
I can't lie. I think those are pretty accurate bans. I can't see anything wrong with them in my head. Like I can see
maybe
those...
a Cade.
Yeah, maybe a Cade. Yeah. So anyway, we are we're gonna start as my voice gets bloody parched. Sorry. By the way, stream, I do apologize if I cough a lot. I am ill. I'm trying to mute my mic as many times as I can so you guys don't hear the absolute ear blown. Well, I was gonna say something else, but I can't say it on stream. But yeah, I don't want to destroy your ears, so I do apologise if that will happen. I do try not to do that. But Shane, let's see how accurate those ban predictions were. We're going to see LFO ban out first as they are starting on defense. This is Chalet, and this is going to be a very entertaining map for me to watch. Ooh.
There is the Finka ban.
Boom. See? This match will definitely be dictated by people who are currently up to date with the meta. Like, Finker LNG, so overpowered, man. Honestly, how much utility she has, plus the ability, it's just, and the gun, so annoying. So
I'd
annoying.
Just like to comment on the fact I'm 2 for 2.
You are 2 for 2. You are 2 for 2. Can you be 4 for 4? Because if you're 4 for 4, I can't lie. You damn proper.
If we see Mira, you might give me Valkyrie or Cade.
I'll give you Valkyrie or Cade because both of them are quite strong.
So I predict to see the Mira gone here from one of the two sides.
Oh.
Mute ban, that is. I'm wrong, but I'm not too annoyed about it. That is a ban we like to see. Mute, obviously very powerful. A lot of very narrow corridors, not too many drone entry points. So Mute, very powerful ban to take off the attacking side.
Yeah,
interesting
agreed.
to note that it was banned out by this team who are starting on the attack. So maybe FCF have some sort of, and Thunderbird. That's nice. We love to see it. Okay, 2 for 2 or 2 for 4. I'll take it.
2 for 4.
So, Finka and Thunderbird and Thatcher and Mute.
Oh my days, man. All I'm saying, yeah, is I can't lie. Mute not being in played for 2 matches, that's very strong. I can't lie. He is a good ban, but I didn't expect him to be banned back to back. Do you know what I mean? Like Thunderbird, Finka bans, completely agree with. I think against teams like what's it called? Orange banned them both, right? And I can't lie to you. FC or FG, we'll call them FG. FG are going to be less like heavily structured than some of the German teams we'll see, like LFO, like Enjoy, like whatever, right? So banning 2 operators that are heavily used in like games of ranked, games of like Face It, that kind of stuff, is quite strong. And I think that's probably the thought process behind LFO's like ban there. 6th pick from a Thorn to a Goyo is definitely something very crucial, considering they only have 1 set of nades and no Gong 6, I believe. Yeah, no Gong 6, 1 set of nades on attack. That's huge.
Yeah, now just to take a quick look before we get into this game, we're just going to have a look at the community poll very quickly. that should be on your screen now, Captain. It is 71% in favor of our French men. So,
Where is it? Is it on my screen?
Should be at the very top of your screen. It may not be, but I will inform you that it is 71% in favor of FG, or FC Fwigidew. Okay, so at 29% of the community vote, LFO perceived to be the underdogs. But we'll see, can they deliver?
Yeah, I mean, we saw last game what happened when the underdogs were counted out of the game. They instead completely turned it around and won, I think, 7-2. So,
yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see LFO take this to a close game because, like, I like both teams involved here, and I think we'll be seeing a bit of different siege than we saw last game.
Yeah, so quick entry here on the basement from FG. They'll just look to sweep through and see if they can pick up anyone who may be lurking beneath. Obviously, on a top 4 defense, you may not expect to see people on the very basement. We do see a slight extension here into the Fire Gaming site with the rotate down into the main stairs.
Oh.
So if he caught that drop, he will be in a lot of bother and he's not been drawn.
Oh, but Kane doesn't actually find a pick onto Mooney. Mooney manages to get away with his life there. I mean, oh, caster curse of death. Purple will find the kill. I can't lie. If Mooney managed to get away from there, that would have been a bit of a misplay from the attackers as they had a jackal and a drone and a pinch. And he still managed to almost get away up to the main stairs. Jaeger is going to indeed be scanned here by the drone. They're going to be pushing library here, which I think if they can clear the utility, especially that Melusa device is going to be an absolute pain. But if they can clear the utility, it's going to be very hard for the Jaeger to play there still. And as I say that, Ace with a double kill already, Jaeger's going to have to fall back. We see the Goyo still lurking in the closet, and he hasn't been droned. He gets one pick, but immediately refragged. Ace gets another. Ace playing very well at the moment. Can he get a 4K? Yes, indeed he can. That was a very fast round. FG, very efficient clear.
Yeah, looked very, very strong on the attack. So let's see, can they strike back? Now, obviously, Nerve's first game of the tournament. We can't complain too much, but we gotta give them a round or two to maybe just settle in and see what they can come up with.
Yeah, I agree. I can't lie. That was a very fast round. Ace did very well. Essentially, what I noticed is Ace wasn't droning very heavily. It was other operators doing the droning. Ace was on the balcony, and he was just clearing everybody that ran into him. So, fair play. Fair play. I mean, people play operators slightly differently. I noticed Amnezik played Ace also very differently yesterday on this map. They had the Ace not drone that heavily. He'd be on rappel a lot, AFK, trying to hold the angles to make sure that no one... He'd cut off rotations, that kind of stuff. Whereas a lot of the English teams I know from experience use Ace as a hard support, and he does most of the droning. But with a gun like his, you can play it either way. Depends whatever works for you, I guess.
So.
I think we're going to see the same setup here from Ares. I don't really think, unless I'm being a bit blind, which to be fair could be very possible. Was the Maestro and the Valkyrie picked last time?
I'm not too sure about the Valkyrie or the Maestro, to be honest. I noticed the Goyo is coming out again.
5 seconds to go.
I think the shield has been repositioned. It was in that kind of jungle area.
Yeah.
And has been repositioned to the top fireplace. So possibly a slightly more aggressive hold from the side of LFO. But we'll see how they get on here. And, we can expect a similar... I can't see FG adapting too much because it worked absolutely perfectly last time.
They probably won't feel they need to. I mean, Klane's already up West Main. Like, that's pre-placed drones for you. Like, he has all the confidence in the world to just come up here. And I can't lie, he's got a lot of the map control already. Wait, is that a defender playing below in Dining? No, it's not. So, I can't lie, they could easily take a solar rotation, like, mid-round, if they feel that this library push is a bit, like, going to stall out a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because this Jaeger's got no shield now. He's going to have the same problem as he had last time, where he's got no protection. He's going to have to swing one side or the other. So, it's not going to be ideal for him. We do see the Maverick. Ooh. He's cut off the rotation down the library stairs there, Shane. That could be very detrimental to the Goyo.
Yeah, with the jungle rotate cut off there by the Maverick below, it could very quickly snowball here in top fireplace. But that being said, the Ace does get taken down. We can expect to see them collapsing. No. You would have imagined that they would have collapsed onto a library very quickly there when the ace jumped in, but it's not the case as Maverick finds the Lucy below. But they do now have, at some expense to their manpower, they do have control of library. So we can see what they can do with it here, but they are at present in a 3v4. So if they can buy themselves a little bit of time, they may be able to pick up their fallen IQ, and with the top fireplace control of the Jackal, that should be quite a bit easier.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to pick up the IQ there, because realistically the defenders know it's not worth, because the attackers are holding her to make sure that she can get rezzed pretty
what do I
fast.
spot here? Is this a default cam not shot out? It is indeed.
I believe it is. It is a default cam
no
shot
Mozzie
out.
on the board, so it is 100% a default cam.
And the ace is dead, by the way. Just want to point that out again. Oh, the default fan is going to get shot indeed. But ace is dead. Can't get the breach unless they mav it soft. So, realistically, this is looking quite good for the defenders. Like, they're set up very well here. The IQ is going to probably get some utility off, which I'm pretty sure she's already done. Jaeger's in a bit of a sticky situation, though, because he's on a Goyo shield here. All it takes is Maverick to have a spare nade, and that's not going to be the good, ideal situation for him. IQ does find the Maestro, though. That's denial out the way, but Jaeger gets an instant refrag onto the IQ, and he's going to probably get the other into Maverick. And now it's one on to Jackal as another player was found, and Jackal is going to get the Jaeger. Now 1v2, still winnable. 15 seconds left, though, so it's going to be hard. He has to come through the crouch of the breach, and there's Maestro Cams red pinging him for sure. He knows where one is, but Fleeks is going to get the pick, and a much better round there from LFO. Better collapse when they tried to attack onto site. Good crosses. Overall, Jaeger played very well that round.
Yeah, FG didn't do themselves any favours by using that ace to push into fireplace and try to take that head-on gunfight with the Jaeger. Obviously, a very good gun in the hands of the ace in the AK-12. Oh, my apologies. But, yeah, very good gun in the hands of the ace with the AK-12. However, really not, when the breach isn't open like that, he's not an expendable operator, so probably a little bit of a misplay there from FG in losing their ace so early, and that just resulted in the breach taking that much longer to get open, left them with 10 seconds left on the clock in an almost unwinnable position.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good adjustment, nice, good English, Nathan. Good adjustment from LFO there to, like, sort of change up their playstyle a little bit that round. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Was a lot better. So it'll be interesting to see whether they've sort of found it a little bit, because bar gaming, in my personal opinion, is the strongest site on this map. But this is the first time I've seen it without a mirror.
Yeah, you often will see that mirror, one upstairs kind of holding library in combination with the castle, and then the other one facing the double window in that freezer, the small room, small box, whatever your normal call that is for that. We don't see the castle or the mirror here. Obviously, the neither being banned out, actually, which is an interesting observation to make. So maybe LFO have some ideas that they want to hold this a bit more loosely. As we made a comment on in the last round, mirror really sets you in place. You can't do much. You can't really flex around the attacker's attack with a mirror in play unless you keep one in pocket. So they may just want to play this a bit more loosely.
I understand
we'll
that.
that
I
works
mean, no Goyo or what's it called? No Goyo or a mirror is something surprising. I mean, don't get me wrong, Frost Shield and Smoke Shield, pretty useful, but I can't seem to find the Frost Shield. So unless I'm being blind, I think she might have brought a bulletproof.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
It wouldn't be that one on the top of the stairs, or is that the smoke shield?
No, she's still got it in pocket.
Okay. So maybe that flexibility I talked about, either that or she's just forgotten about it, both is very possible.
I think both is very possible. Oh, if the wallbang came out now, Maverick is going to be head-eyed. Will the random pre-fire come out? If they find out about the Maverick holes, they might. I think Smoke is holding the window from below. Yes, that is indeed a very naughty angle. It's not exactly ideal to push in as an attacker from that angle. I think, if I'm honest, this clash is going to probably scare FG a little bit, because it's not exactly the easiest thing to push out, especially with only one set of nades.
Now they do have double drones in here, as one of them gets found, so the intel is pretty good from the side of FC, as they're going to try and make a play on this library and jungle side now, hopefully pinch the two players out of them.
I've just clocked, they have no hard breacher, like, apart from Maverick.
Yeah, and look, with bar gaming, it's not the end of the world. Those hatches are nice, but one of them is open, I believe, so...
Ooh. That's a good entry frag. Oh, I wish I
Big
expected
2K.
that. That was a great double kill there from Klein. And he's flashed and still not dead. Simple is also going to get found by Purple. And now it's a 5v2, 4v2, 3v2. As Mooney does absolute amazing things there, but he doesn't see the Maverick.
Control of the Mav, yeah.
That's a good kill from the Maverick there. And Smoke is going to have to do some amazing things to try and equalize this round.
Aware of the Maverick's position,
Located.
now on drone. So they can afford with 45 seconds in the 3v1, they can afford to take this quite slow. They have now drawn out his position. But he has a couple smokes in pocket, so that may help him.
That is a good smoke grenade, to be fair. It's done quite a decent bit of damage to Yorichi. But the problem is, again, another good smoke. The problem is he could get shot from the hatch here if the Twitch is quite aggressive. The Maverick is 1 HP, so Nomad is probably going to switch positions with him here. He's going to indeed find the kill, though, because of the angles that the defenders did make. And overall, that Flores single-handedly won the round for FG, in my opinion. He killed one from the window, jumped in and fragged the top blue player. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, very strong showing there from the attack of SC.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
Wiffy, pause the game, please.
What was the game?
Yeah, we have a slightly shoot. So we'll just take a quick break and we'll be back to you 1 moment. Just have a problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine. We'll just be right back, guys.
Right, try it again.
We are back, guys. Sorry for that. We had some technical issues there. But yeah, hopefully we can restart. There we go.
Sure, play be nice, but you know, anytime.
I've started it.
No.
What? Right, we are back into the game, and as you can see, we're having a bit of a technical issue there, so I do apologise, guys. But essentially, I'll have to continue this round probably on my own, so I do apologise for that. But we are going to see here a bar gaming again from the side of LFO. Almost said Ares there. No mirror again.
LFO.
Yeah, no mirror again. Same lineup. So after getting pretty much run through, in my opinion, they're going to go the same thing. So maybe second time's a charm, like the top floor side, because realistically they had to adapt to the way the sorry, the way the team attacked it the first time, and they won it the second time. So maybe they can do the same here.
Try to start that share play again, if you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to quickly just start share play. Did that work? I don't know why it's not working. I'm gonna have to leave this round. I'll do it mid round next round. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but it's a pretty similar setup from the side of Ares here. We are going to see a Frost just on cams at the moment, trying to get some intel. It's going to be a Solarian push from the attackers. I think it's pretty much the same as last time. No denial below, like C4 wise or anything. Jacko's going to indeed scan some footprints here, and he's going to find out the Frost on cams. So, not actually going to do a whole lot for them there. Both Rooney gates have been burned here, though. I think we're going to see the shield, top blue, get burnt out pretty quickly here, especially considering a lot of players. And there is one Flores drone destroyed, so it's going to have to be naded, and unless the Jaeger doesn't spot out the second Flores drone, which indeed he is actually going to spot out. So, luckily, his shield has not been destroyed just yet, and they're wasting a lot of utility on it, but that nade is indeed going to find him, so unlucky for him. That time delay didn't really do a whole lot. Twitch is almost going to lose her life to the Aruni, but Aruni's also going to do the same amount of damage. So she is going to fall off and go back to site, and now I believe all 4 players of LFO, apart from the Clash, are on site. The Clash is the only player off site. You don't see that very often. So indeed, he's going to fall back to site and switch places with the smoke. This is quite a power position for Smoke to be. He can smoke off the hallway and he can smoke off the stairs, but Twitch is going to find the Clash. Now it's a 5v3. Really being so lit, it's going to be hard for her to do much, but she could get a very big flank off. But she's going to need to have to act soon, otherwise she is not going to be able to find a whole lot. It is now a 4v1, sorry, as she does indeed get the Nomad, but this is looking pretty unwinnable for the Aruni, as there's been a great attack from the side of FG, and I can't lie, this is going to be almost impossible for the Aruni to win. So she's going to probably regroup with the team and probably just chat about what went wrong, because there is no way she wins this. Meanwhile, I'm going to quickly try and start the share play for my co-caster here. But yeah, overall, Shane, I know you missed that, but LFO just got ran through, I can't lie. It was very hard for them to defend that one, especially considering the way they pushed it. Like, took a little bit of time to burn the top blue shield, but overall they did it, and they managed to get the Jaeger pretty quickly. And then they managed to pick the Clash, and yeah, can't lie. There's not a whole lot you can do about that one. Can't start share screen. Okay, so it's an issue on my end then. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to leave and rejoin the party, Shane. Do apologise for this stream, by the way, because we've never had this issue before, so not really ideal. Aha, right, so screen share's working. Now will share play work? Please. Please. Has it worked?
Just give it a sec for the notification.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh man. Why is it not working?
Oh dear, did you turn your status offline?
Yeah, my status is up now. I don't know why it's not working. I genuinely have clicked it like 4 times. You can watch it on the stream. I don't know why it's not working. But we are going to see one of the sites that doesn't get played an awful lot, which is that of kitchen dining and mirror, alibi, castle. Looks like they're going straight heavy with this one. So it'll be interesting to see if my bloody doorbell goes. What the defenders set up here? I can't lie. The attackers are gonna have to. I can't lie. I'm gonna have to go AFK real quick. Balls.
Okay, I'll try stream in the dark here now, just to make you aware. Stream. I actually can't see the game, so we're just gonna guess at what's happening here. So LFO have looked. They've looked a bit shook. They haven't quite settled into the flow of the game yet, and I think FG just have been, as I see the nade from the last round, FG have just been more dominant in the initial stages of this game, and I think LFO we're going to have to work very quickly to correct this, otherwise it's going to snowball quite quickly. Because they do appear to have, I think our predictions were probably right, Kathan, in the pre-match lobby, where we predicted FCF were going to be this hyper-aggressive kind of trust the gun skill type team, and LFO were going to be a bit more structured, and that appears to be the way the game is developing.
We are going to see the alibi taken off the board there, Shane. Sorry to cut you off, but I can't lie. This round is.
I can't see this thing.
Yeah, that's true. This round is accelerating pretty fast. I can't lie. Share screen for some reason is just not working. So apologies, stream. I might have to cast this specific game on my own and then try to sort it out afterwards. So it's really annoying. But the castle is now left in Solarian on his own here. I'm pretty sure. No, never mind. Sorry, apologies. Spyro is in piano, just trying to contest this jackal. Alibi dying there. Probably not helped very. I got the invite there, so it's working for you as my end. But FG are being very meticulous, which is clear. Like they are trying to make sure that they do not lose any men unnecessarily. The mirror window there might be a bit of a problem. Like that is a mirror window I've not seen before. So yeah, that's pretty decent actually. You can see the entire. You can deny the entirety of dining plant there, so it's not bad at all. But a nade will indeed find the player on the mirror window, and that was a very good nade from below. Probably didn't expect that from the side of LFO, as not many people go to the basement to do that nade. Oh, but he will lose the gunfight to the Mozzie there, making it 3v4, still salvageable for the defenders. However, the attacks are now going to work vertically, so it's going to be difficult to stay in sight in one spot, as Castle has given up solo. But yeah, with the mirror window now open, Mozzie's going to be playing on West Main as well. It's going to be pretty difficult here for the defenders to like sort of deny the plan, probably into dining. However, I think Jackal and Flores are going to collapse on this player in split there. Indeed, it is the Legion. He is going to get quite aggro onto the trophy window, and he is going to find one kill, but he's refragged almost immediately from the Jackal. Can the Jackal find the castle as well? No, but Nomad will find one, and Nomad finds the second. So I mean, can't lie, that was a really good execute there from the Nomad. Managing to get 2 crucial picks in a round that was almost about to start to stall out. But yeah, so right now it's 4-1 to FG.
Okay, do you want to try it once more? I think we may have reset any issues. If it doesn't work, then I'll draw or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah, by the sounds of things, LFO are just failing to get into the game. Really, they've not kind of had that kick that you get in the start of the game. They've not kind of kicked into gear, is the expression.
Okay, so share screen's working now. Can we get it to work? We're going to see a sick pick from the goal onto the Thorn. Is this our first Thorn? This could be our first Thorn, right, Shane? Shane?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Shane? No! Oh, fuck. Shane? Oh, guys. Oh, I'm having an issue. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Okay, well, stream. I don't know if this is still working. I've lagged out.
10
Yeah,
seconds left before
I've lagged out. So, not ideal.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
don't normally have bad internet, so I can't lie. Pretty confused right now with what's
Locate a
going on.
bomb and defuse it.
So I do apologise. I'll try and focus on the game and hopefully I don't lag out of the game. Please do let me know in the Twitch stream if I'm having technical issues on your end as well. But no, here we are going to see a pretty similar setup to when FG defended here last time. That sounds like a very very fast trigger finger on the Kirichi there.
A bomb has been located.
But yeah, I think FG are dominating this game at the moment. If they can take a 5-1 split on attack, that would be very, very good for them. I do believe this is one of their stronger matches as well. So it's going to be difficult. Sorry about that. It's going to be very difficult for LFO to try and find their stride if FG keep coming with this unrelenting force on attack. But yeah, the Jaeger might be able to get a nice pixel angle onto the Nomad, but he's just rotated off it at the last second as soon as he's made that angle, so not ideal whatsoever. Plane will find the first pick onto the Jaeger though. That is unfortunate. Jaeger not really having the best of days right now as well. So, but playing very well on this Flores. He's doing a whole lot of damage on it. The Nomad is in an interesting spot for me. The free edge I'm still in her pocket. So I believe they might be taking this a bit less seriously now, because they feel like they're very comfortable within this game. It's going to be very hard for a 5v2 clutch on the side of LFO here. Marshall can get this pick though, that could be very big, but he has rotated off it at just the last second, and indeed Jackal does run into side. He can get one. If any gun can clutch it, it is the Alder, because it has that massive, massive mag. If he can find that player on the K9 door, but no indeed he cannot, and 5-1 split on attack for FG. Now that is indeed very, very, very strong from the Frenchies there. A very, very good attacking split. Now give me 2 seconds stream. I will just try and see if I can fix this issue.
Really struggling here.
Yeah, I can't lie. LFO are struggling here a little bit to find their footing as the share screen starts. As soon as I can only oh my days, really annoying me. But we are going to see Snowmobile Wine Cellar here, which is, I think, the first time that we've seen it all game. Don't remember LFO actually going there once. Don't get me wrong, it might be the worst site on this map for a lot of teams. A lot of teams don't actually like this downstairs site, but in terms of in like ranked and stuff, which I believe FG are sort of going to probably defend like quite aggressive. They're probably not going to take it as seriously the first round because they feel like they're comfortably having this in the bag. And I say that, but my impacts himself, not really ideal there. But I also apologise for the monotone voice, guys. My throat is absolutely screwed, so it is in a bad place. So I can't be like as hype as normal, which I will be as soon as that gets better. But Shane, I won't lie to you, this is not looking good for LFO, is it? Like, as their first game, this is not showing like a good precedent.
No, look, it's early days in the tournament yet, so it's kind of LFO will have time to recover. They do have to play everyone in their group, so that gives them. This is one of 4 games in the group stage. Obviously, all they need to do is not finish last, and maybe then they can pull it together at the latter end of the group stage and into playoffs, where they will have double elimination. So they have time. Time is not against them here. However, very few upsides to take from this game, which is worrying. If they were making just failing at the last hurdle, you would say fair enough, that could be fixed. But at the moment, not looking good for them. Now they're good players, they're quality players, so we can expect them to pull it back. Yeah, I have faith that they will
Oh, that is...
what we expected.
I had to cut you off there, but the smoke just managed to get away from a nade there because he was reinforcing himself off bunker. He was holding elbow Shane, and he got naded twice, but he managed to somehow live because the reinforcement blocked half the nade damage. Otherwise, he would have lost his life there. I can't lie, there's a lot of defenders on site. I want to say it's pretty much all of them, right? Yeah, all defenders are on site now, so it's going to be a slogfest for the attackers to try and get in here. I mean, if the defenders hold their crosses effectively... there's no Flores this round, which has been bought almost every single other round, so no Flores means that they're going to probably have to, and no Ace or Thermite, they're going to have to use Havana pellets, which is easier to Cade trick than most, and Cade is actively tricking, and he has actively tricked quite a lot of the X-Kairos there, only 10 left on the Havana, and no walls being opened here. We are going to see Zofia maybe be able to get a pick onto the Jaeger here, nope, but that long angle is being opened indeed, so you can be able to see the long angle interconnector now. However, it's only a small hole, so it still allows the blue player to play a little bit freely. Jacko is probably going to backstab here and go down blue stairs, most likely. No, indeed, he's going to fall off that and not end up aiming for that. What's interesting is the round is stalling heavily here. So I think Jackal and Zofia are going to rotate and try and create some pressure from above. I want to say that is the Mozzie in blue. No, it isn't, but purple gets one pick onto Ayana. Can he get the other? No, he moves away at the right at the last second. Can he find the pick onto Zofia? No. Zofia's going to open up the round for the attackers now, and now it's going to start getting a bit aggressive. Simple will get one onto Klein. That is the Mozzie down. Zofia will find one onto Cade. Now it's a 2v4. Well, Maya and Jaeger have a lot to do here. It's all onto the Jaeger, but he gets a double kill. Can he find the third? It's going to be close. He is going to manage to run away. He's going to get the third. Nokrios now on a 1v1 on a triple kill. He's going to have to 4k to win this round out. It's going to be very difficult for him to win it out. However, he does get a little bit of damage onto the Jackal. 15 seconds left.
15 seconds left.
This is well played by the defender right now. He is just delaying, and he's going to find the kill. What a great clutch from Nokrios. The 4k on the round. Oh, LFO did everything right up until the very last moment when they tried to collapse on the last two players. The Jaeger said no, got double kill in Wine Cellar, and then dropped the diffuser. And then he just played Ring Around the Roses with the last two players. Honestly, solid clutch there from Nokrios, the Jaeger. Can't deny that was a very good play.
A combination of LFO struggling and just getting bad luck, or not even bad luck, but I think FG just playing very, very well at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be tough to gauge. Is it LFO being weak or FG being very, very, very strong? It's something that we'll see develop in as this Group C continues. But at the moment, FG looking in a very good position with one round left on the game, I believe.
I mean, yeah. It's
Attackers need to look and
sorry.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm alive.
Barely.
But yeah, I can't lie. This has been a dominant performance from FG. Like, they've shown some decent siege, some really decent siege, and they've actually been quite like how do I say it? Organized on attack. They were very good at clearing util, very good at clearing util. So to be fair to them, gotta give them credit where it's due. But I don't think LFO are playing to their standards. I think they can be a little bit better than this normally. I think either the gunfights aren't going their way, or maybe FG are countering their strats pretty well. I'm not too sure. So guys, let me know in the stream what you think is the problem like at the moment, because I can't lie, if FG win this round, it's a 7-1. The clearest win we would have seen so far. Plain is going for a spawn kill on the Havana, misses her shoulder by an absolute inch, which could have been a very big pick onto the only hard breacher other than the Maverick. I mean, Maverick is a hard breacher, but he's very he's very difficult to open a lot of walls with. You can open a hatch or two, but like, 2 hatches normally, but like, you know what I mean, Stu, you know what I mean. FG are playing very aggressive to the like on this roam, but equally the drones coming out heavily from LFO, forcing them back. They're just delaying time here, FG. They're not getting too grubby for the kills. They're not getting too aggressive and too comfortable. They are still playing like they want to win. So, I mean, can't lie. I think FG might take this round because the way it's going, unless LFO find a massive momentum and a foothold in this game, it's gonna go the way it's been going so far. Like, I can't lie, with the U2 they've set up here, there's no mirror yet again on this site where mirror is probably strongest. They haven't reinforced anything, and they've wait. What is he saying?
I can't see it, and I have a feeling I don't want to.
You can see.
No, I said I can't, but I have a feeling I don't want to.
Yeah, no, you probably don't want to. So, FG are just playing around because they don't need the mirror. Like, I've said this, they don't need the mirror, and as I say that, he picks the diffuser, picks simple on the Habana. It's a 5v4. This is not looking great for the side of LFO. 5v3, that's a C4 kill onto the Iana. It's not going the way of LFO today. It's just not their day at all. And FG are playing so well at the moment. They are showing exactly why they could be a very strong favourite for this tournament. I mean, a lot of people in France think that they could probably win the whole thing, and with this performance, they are definitely showing that they are capable of such. Zofia narrowly missing the kill onto Goyo there. That could have been a very, very big pick indeed to try and salvage something in this round. 50 seconds left though, and still no actual pressure from the attackers. I think they're just trying to bait at the moment to try and maybe get a freebie to then sort of like advance the round in their favour, but it's not going their way at the moment. Not going their way at all. I think they might know it's a bit done because defenders are stalling. Jaeger is going to get picked though, and that is patience rewarded, but only 30 seconds left. Sledge is almost found by the top fireplace. I believe that is the Goyo. Indeed it is, and the Goyo does find the Sledge, and it's all left to the Zofia and the Maverick with 20 seconds left. It's going to be unbelievably difficult to win this, so I believe this is GG's, and FG are going to take it 7-1. Valkyrie is almost going to get a headshot through the wall there, but to no avail. Don't think the attacker's going to be able to do anything with it. 7 seconds left on the clock. It's a 3v2, but they're nowhere near sight. They're not going to be able to get the picks. 3v1, and that is the game over. GG's to both teams, but FG showing exactly why they're not to be taken lightly in this tournament. And I know LFO will want to be doing better in the future. So GG's to everyone. That was a decent game. Sorry for the stream issues, but that went pretty quickly. So I think we have a bit longer to wait now for the late game.
Well, no, we did have a delay at the start, so I believe our scheduled start time is 7 o'clock.
Wait.
We can probably start earlier than that.
I've just lost connection again. What the? Nah, but I can't lie. One of the teams, maybe even both the teams, are in Face It, so not ideal. We scheduled it though, so as long as we tell them, then yeah. But I don't know if we'll be able to start earlier or not. But that was a very, very quick game indeed. So yeah, we'll be back on the stream shortly to analyze it real quick. I just need to go to the toilet to have a wee, and then we can talk about it and shit. So I'll be right back, guys.